Welcome to Birds Spray Sports, where we weekly cover Ravens and Orioles news for your host TJ and Jared. And in today's video, we're just going to do a recap of just how free agency of the free agents that we've lost so far in free agency so far, and just tell our opinions about them.
Mhm.
So I believe we lost about five guys. I know we lost Delshon Phillips.
Yeah.
We lost Geno Stone to the Bengals. We just lost Patrick Queen to the
Yep.
Steelers.
Like literally just lost him.
Yeah, literally just lost him. Lost Gus Edwards to the Chargers. I have something to say about that later on in the video. We kind of talked about this yesterday. Um, and I believe we lost,
Gino.
yeah, I just mentioned
Oh,
Geno.
Simpson to the Jets.
Yep, Simpson to the Jets. And
I think that's it.
yeah, that's about
Deshaun
it.
Phillips with Houston.
Yeah, yep, that's about it. But you know, out of all those guys, which one do you feel like hurts the most? I'm probably gonna say Geno, but which
Oh, Darby. Darby to the Jags.
Darby, and Duvernay.
Duvernay, how do we forget? See, we lost so many guys yesterday. We had to freaking remember. We probably should have pulled them up, but I think the one that probably hurts the most for me, um, is probably this is gonna sound stupid or crazy maybe, but like probably Darby. Like I really wanted Darby back on the team. Like he played a very critical role. They like showed a chart. He was really good last year. So I was kind of upset to see him go. Obviously the Gus news was kind of hard to take just because we didn't have Derrick Henry yet. But now since we have Derrick Henry, it's like all right, well we can kind of breathe a little bit. The Duvernay news wasn't really surprising. I mean, like I just didn't expect him to bring him back. His course, ran here. He was an All Pro here, Pro Bowler. So he has his accolades. He can go be great in Jacksonville as a returner there. I don't know what he has in store for future as wide receiver, especially here. He had that insanity run in September in 2022 and then kind of fell off after that. So I remember he was like catching everything, in the Jets game. He had like two touchdowns in the Jets game, and then he had he didn't really have a big game versus the Dolphins, but he had like that crazy catch in the Patriots game. And he was doing pretty good, at the beginning of 2022, but then I think he got hurt and like he just started falling off for us, and he looked slower last year. Gus, I mean, like not Gus. Simpson makes it a little bit trickier for offensive line. We said that we probably won't make another move on free agency, but we probably have to get that left guard and right guard position in check. Because I definitely do think Moses and Stanley are going to be here next year, in my opinion. So maybe we can draft a guy to help develop under them. But yeah, I don't see I don't know about Zeitler coming back. We'll probably get a notification later that he left. You know, but honestly, it sucks. We lost Patrick Queen, and we lost him to the Steelers. Like we could have lost in any team. I think we went to the Seahawks, cool. We went to the Texans, eh. But like Steelers, there are a few teams I wouldn't want him to go to, and that's the division rivals and the Chiefs. Like that's nasty work, man. I don't know how you go to the AFC Championship and then go to the Steelers. Like, like who does that?
Yeah, and I guess a scary fact is even though they're rivals and we hate the Steelers, they're a quarterback away from being a Super Bowl contending team, and they just got Russell Wilson, brought in a super a star. I won't say superstar, a star linebacker like Patrick Queen.
Right.
They're slowly putting it together. Um, but I agree, with Darby. He really was, that pick and piece guy that we can just put anywhere on the field, and he was going to be able to perform. And honestly, I honestly think if we had him on Marquez Valdez-Scantling, maybe he wouldn't have caught that, game-winning pass, that he
Yeah,
did
I forgot who was on. I think Mollett was on him.
on Valdez, so I'm hurt about Darby too. He was a great, piece on the defense, and
Yeah.
McDonald used him very well.
Yeah.
I think I saw that chart that you referred to as well, and he was everywhere. So
I
that
think him
definitely.
and Mollett were on the both ends of the spectrum of the chart too. So I would like to bring Mollett back, to be
Oh
honest.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I would love to bring him back too. Hopefully we can. But I will say I wasn't surprised about Gus or Duvernay.
Right.
I feel like Gus was just never going to get, the RB1 opportunities here that he probably would have looked for. I mean, he's been here since 2018 and he was just never the RB1. You know,
Hmm.
I'll go on a limb and say, we underused him sometimes. There was sometimes we should use him more, like in the Titans division round game
Yep.
and the Chiefs game that we just lost in the AFC Championship.
Yep.
There was a lot of times where we underutilized him.
Oh
So
yeah, and then we didn't use him in the goal line in Cincinnati
oh
for whatever reason.
oh yeah. So, I hope Gus has a great career with the Chargers. I hope he gets those, opportunities that he's seeking for, for his career. But same thing with Duvernay, but I don't think he was ever going to be a wide receiver one in general. I mean, he just has some serious issues when it comes to creating separation.
Yeah.
I understand it's nice to have a receiver that can catch those contested balls, but if you just every ball you catch is contestant, you got to work on that route running and separation. He's an amazing returner when he actually wants to return. He seemed a little bit hesitant to, just kick return for us,
Mhm.
last year, but just the lack of separation, I wasn't surprised, the Ravens didn't want to bring him back. But
Right.
I would say, Darby and Patrick Queen, especially him going to the Steelers, that hurts a lot.
Yeah.
That hurts a lot. And I'm
Yeah.
very interested to see, who we can bring in to replace those guys.
Right.
Obviously Trent Simpson, if we don't, look for another linebacker, it's gonna have to step up.
Yeah.
We also got Malik Harrison, as a,
Well, yeah,
backup.
we re-signed him. Yep.
Yeah, so,
And
hopefully those guys
go
can
to,
step
so no, go ahead. Go ahead. Sorry.
hopefully those guys can step up. Maybe we can bring back as well.
Right. Another thing I've seen Ravens fans do on Twitter with some of these departures is like just start slandering, especially Queen and Stone. I've seen people start slandering Queen, for his, lack of coverage abilities and, whiffing on tackles, and then people were trashing on Stone, like, like these were just bad passes and whatnot. But like, like come on, like, like, what? Imagine if Queen had dropped all those. I mean, sorry, imagine if Stone had dropped all those.
Mhm.
Like he dropped all these interceptions. It'd be like, oh, he has no hands, he's trash, whatever. And then like, they were hyping up all year. Like I heard people saying they wanted to send him too, and same thing with Queen. Like he's not great in coverage. Let's be real here, but he's grown a lot. He's a physical hitter. He gets the ball quick, and like I don't know. I just feel like it's kind of lame. Like that's just kind of resorting to what other fans do, to their players when they leave, and it's just like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like it's incredibly lame from this fan base. Just trashing these guys after they're leaving. Like I mean, obviously we don't like them going somewhere else. We don't like them going to the Steelers or like them going to the Browns or whatever. Or sorry, the Bengals. But there's no reason to trash them at the same time. Like come on, like we gotta be better than that.
Yeah, I agree, and that's fake. That's fake fans,
Right,
that's fake behavior. You say, oh, you love what you love what these players are doing for you in the moment. Then as soon as they leave to get better
right,
money, a better opportunity, oh, he wasn't good anyway.
right.
Those
It's lame.
people, honestly, that just maybe those people are just mad that they left. I'm pretty sure many people wanted Geno Stone to come back. Even though
Right,
we have Marcus Williams and our Darius Washington, but I'm
right.
pretty sure many people wanted him to come back. So
Yeah.
it does suck that fans switch up that quick.
Yeah, it really does. Because I mean, they were good for us. So like, now they we can't pay everybody, so they're gonna be great for somebody else, unfortunately. But it's what it is, man. That's the league. It's a business.
Yeah, that's a business. It's
Hmm.
just like us. It's just like us. If we wanted to raise and somewhere else was offering, we would go there. So
Right.
yeah. Um, but I think that's it so far for the guys that we've lost. Hopefully we're able to, add more than we're subtracting. Like how you said on our Twitter. I was laughing at that. But Derrick Henry, the addition of Derrick Henry today definitely helps.
Yeah.
Still got a lot of work to do. There's still the draft to look forward to. There's still unrestricted, undrafted people. There's going to be undrafted people. There's going to be hidden gems everywhere that we could bring onto the team and
Yes,
do
sir.
well. So
Yep.
I think that's all we got for this video today. Just best wishes to those guys who left. To getting a better opportunity somewhere else, and we're gonna keep the train moving here. So.
Sorry, I was just laughing at him in the
Oh,
background. I was
yeah, I think that's my cat. But yeah, that's all we got for you guys today. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to check out our social medias, our Instagram, our Twitter, our TikTok. Make sure to also check out our second channel, Casual Cinema. And that's all we got for you guys today. We're Birds of Prey Sports, and we're out.
Wow.